Welcome to Washington. I'm Brett Baer. We begin tonight on the Fox News job hunt. President Obama today hosted a jobs creation summit at the White House aimed at resuscitating the still declining job market. We learned today that 57,000 people applied for first-time unemployment benefits last week. That is down 5,000, but it is still over the 425,000 threshold that would indicate positive job growth. Senior White House correspondent Major Garrett reports on today's meetings.
We're looking to you. We're counting on you. We need help.
With that, Vice President Biden opened a White House forum on job creation, one President Obama said faced some doubts.
There's extraordinary skepticism that any discussions like this can actually produce results. I'm well aware of that.
The White House plowed ahead anyway, inviting dozens of CEOs, small business owners, union leaders, and academics to conjure up job creation.
I am open to every demonstrably good idea.
The president dropped in on a breakout session on green jobs and innovation. This was one of 6 different sessions on, among other topics, infrastructure, trade, and worker training, all streamed live on the White House website. House Republicans held their own jobs powwow and blasted the president's stimulus spending and tax increases tied to health care and climate change legislation.
The biggest problem that we heard from our economists with regard to why employers aren't hiring, it's all the job-killing policies that are being offered by this administration and this Congress.
The White House steadfastly defended the $787 billion stimulus, which the president's economic team wrongly predicted would keep unemployment below 8%. With the jobless rate now at 10.2% and likely to rise, the administration's defense amounts to things could have been much worse.
It's amazing what we've forgotten already in 10 months, just how dire and bleak things looked 10 months ago. And so the Recovery Act has put us on the path to recovery. It pulled us brink.
Still, Mr. Obama conceded Washington through taxes or regulation might be part of the jobs problem.
If there are things that we're doing here in Washington that are inhibiting you, then we want to know about.
And during a question and answer session, the president called the current recovery, quote, weak, said he's open to job-creating tax cuts, but added he's worried about rising deficits and debt.
We want to leverage whatever public dollars are spent, and we are under no illusion that somehow the federal government can spend its way out of this recession.
In that same question and answer session, the president was asked about rising business concern about uncertainty dealing with his aggressive legislative agenda, presumably a reference to pending health care and climate change legislation. A few moments ago on Fox Business Network, our colleague Liz Clayman asked the same question to Treasury Secretary Tim Geithner. Here's his response.
Businesses want certainty. They need certainty so they can make long-term plans today. And that's why it's so important Congress gets health care behind us, that we bring financial reform in place.
Those 2 items high on the president's agenda, but they're still pending in Congress and may not get done this year, maybe take until early next year. Brett?
Major Garrett live on the North Lawn. Major, thank you.